Hi Ziad. A bit of a gap since the last video I did for you, and I do sometimes forget that you don't have access to our time tracking app, so you don't see how many hours have been spent on this. But these trade plates, this is something that will give it away for you, and I will take this up the road for you so that you can see what we've been up to. We've been clocking road miles on this. Now there's a minimum level of miles that we have to complete, as you're aware, when testing a vehicle, to make sure that one, there's no issues with it, and two, that really is what we've decided that we're going to build and that you've picked. So to give you an idea, we started road testing this about 3 weeks ago. However, we only just hooked up the speedo cable. So yesterday I completed 57 miles in the car. As you can see, everything else is finished. So the roof lining is in, all of the interior panels are done, the carpets are there. Admittedly, we have to get all this cleaned up. I wouldn't worry about that, it will look like brand new. Some stuff left on the spec sheet. I think there was a build sheet somewhere for it, but yeah, just to give you an idea that we're talking about finishing touches at this point. It's just small stuff. So some of the things, to give you an idea of where we're at with it, is let me just actually firstly show you this. The AC system that we fitted, I've personally never fitted one of these under dash AC systems before, and I've got to say I'm absolutely amazed at the performance of it. This machine here will cool this cab down, and it's been pretty hot in the UK for a little while now. We'll cool that cab down from probably internal temperature of over 30 degrees C, which I think is 90 odd degrees Fahrenheit, almost immediately. So that's one thing I'm very happy with. That's now all finished. We're happy to say that the dashboard, beyond some finishing touches, we've got some screws and stuff to put back from fitting the speedo cable yesterday, a voltmeter to wire up, obviously got all the door cards fitted, just finishing up some little trim pieces. But really your car is, I would say, 98% there. So what I'm going to try and do for you at some point, and I do apologise for having not done this prior, is to just get you some footage similar to some of the stuff you've probably seen with other builds, where we road test them, we take some pictures, we do some marketing content for them, and I'll get you a proper update as per every other build. Now I'll give you an idea of where we're at with the finishing touches so you can see how minor they are. We've got things like the badges to put on, we've got the lettering for the bonnet to do, some very small finishing features on the outside. I would say really minor works. I will say, as a full open disclosure here, that on road testing yesterday we have identified a fault. The fault is with the oil pump not producing enough oil pressure. So that is something that's going to be rectified today. Obviously these things cannot be avoided, they cannot be predicted. It's one of those items that had been replaced and for some reason has failed. We're not entirely sure why, and it hasn't completely failed. It's, you know, unfortunately just causing us some minor teething stuff. So we're just going to solve that today, along with a little rattle that we've got underneath. We think that is potentially coming from a rear diff bearing that's also failed or needs readjustment. Obviously fully carpeted, cards all fitted, suede done, lighting in and operational, rear wheel carrier fitted, spare wheel. So yeah, very close. There's been talks of booking a container for this very soon, so don't be surprised if you see it soon. I'll get you a better update video a little bit later on, when I get back out in it and do some more road testing. We just need to get the oil pumps issue solved and move on from there. Again, apologies for the delay. Sometimes we get so hyper focused on these projects that we forget to actually create any content for them. Obviously Mike prompts us and we tend to forget about it pretty quickly. As you can probably see, we've got lots of projects ongoing, this being priority, but very soon this will be with you.